Welcome, I am the Grand Cat, and we are doing a live debut of the brand new Money in the Bank cards. So you can see here in the Superstore, we have 3 minutes to go until Jimmy and Jey Uso of WrestleMania 38 turn over into the first ever Ronin cards for Money in the Bank rewards. So let's just take a quick look. So we still have 3 minutes to waste, so let's see what we have. We have Road to Glory, which these cards we don't really care about, but we have a WrestleMania 38 Bruce Creed, a Ronin Bam Bam Bigelow, and then of course the Pro Butch, which will be starting in just over 2 hours. These things will also change in the next 2.5 minutes as well. So we just need to sit and wait for those. So, in the meantime, we have 2 minutes that I can sit here and talk to the players in the chat. Because we don't really want to go doing something else. Not just yet, anyway. Suppose we can play a quick PvP game. It gives us something to do. Now I can see there's a couple of people watching already. Hello and welcome. I think we've got enough time to play just that was me tapping very, very quickly there. To play just a single game of War before we get to see what the brand new Money in the Bank cards are, which should be happening very, very soon. Of course, the double heroic Ronda Rousey is still very, very powerful, even against pro Ronins. Oh, hello, Kine. Welcome. I'm glad to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Haven't heard from you in a while. So we have 1 minute and 3 seconds to go until we get the brand new cards. For those that don't know, Kine was one of my teammates, part of Illuminati, which I think we won nationals together. We certainly came second at Euros together as a team. So very nice to see him once again. Brand new offers, my goodness. Kine says sounds about right. So yes. So Kine, this is WWE Supercard. This is one of the other games that I am very, very good at. Apart from this is a mobile game. So yes, there we are. So we have only 10 seconds left to go until we find out what the brand new cards are going to be. So is it going to kick us out? We have 2 seconds left. Is it just going to update? We're on 0. Updating items. Waiting on network. Let's see, what are these brand new cards? And there we go. It's a Hell in a Cell Kevin Owens and a Hell in a Cell Bobby Lashley. So these are pretty cool. Contains one of the following with a bonus chance of getting a Nightmare Cody Rhodes as well. So that's very nice to see. And is the Kevin Owens the same? Yep, the Kevin Owens is indeed the same. Gives you a Kevin Owens and gives you the chance to get the American Nightmare. And they do cost 22,500 each, which is 45,000 if you indeed want a pro. We have a remaster chance that is now showing up here. Oh, right, I remember what this is. This is a brand new Ronin card, but this card was the Royal Rumble card, which was only available for I think it was only 1 month, and you could only get it from playing Royal Rumble. Unfortunately, I never managed to get one. I did play, I played the hell out of it, didn't get it, so that's quite cool to see. So this is another part of the remastered ones, but you can also get the remastered WrestleMania 38 Bayley, as well as the Cody Rhodes, the Alexa Bliss, and of course the Night of Champions Brock Lesnar from Valhalla. But the brand new one is this Ronin Undertaker, which is definitely going to be very, very strong. I mean, look at those stats. They're already 7 million across the board on level 0. Yes, the Undertaker rises from the dead, says the Big Boss Man. Yes, he has indeed risen from the dead. What is in the Superstar pack? This is nothing of interest. That's just a Maelstrom Undertaker. I thought it might be something special. We've got the free pack. We've got the pack battle. Nothing special there. I'm kind of interested in the Kevin Owens, if I'm honest. more so than the Bobby Lashley. But let's take a look at the deck. If we go into deck editor and we go over here, my left arrows certainly could use a lot more work. So a Bobby Lashley would be pretty good in there. The problem is with the Kevin Owens. If we go into here and we go into Kevin Owens, I have this very, very cool image, once I find it, here, of Kevin Owens with the Universal Championship. So part of me wants to get a pro Hell in a Cell Ronin Kevin Owens just to use this image with it, with the Universal title. But then Bobby Lashley would actually be a better card for me because he's left arrow. Where is Bobby Lashley? Yes. But unfortunately, we don't have any amazing images. There's no images of Lashley with the title or any championship. I mean, we do have quite... I mean, like, you see some of the backgrounds for Lashley, like the Almighty one and everything. Like, that's pretty cool looking. I think the bandana thing, that always kind of sucked. I never really liked that. But, I mean, there's only so many different versions of Lashley. And, I mean, that one's kind of cool. The Frankenstein Lashley. Which is quite hilarious because Bobby Lashley's real name is Franklin as well. So you've got Franklinstein. But I do kind of want to use this Kevin Owens for the Hell in a Cell image. It's one of those situations that's like, I know the left arrow would be better, but I kind of want the down arrow. So you know what? I'm going to make the wrong choice. I'm going to make the wrong decision. Instead of getting the cards that instead of getting the card that's useful to me, which would be the left arrow, I am instead going to get the Kevin Owens, which is the down arrow, because I think this, with the red Universal title on the right hand side there, would look very, very cool. So let's look at the stats here. So this is 6.9 across the board, apart from speed, which is 6.8. What about Lashley? He is 6.9, but uses 6.8 in charisma. So they're very, very similar to one another. Oh, it's a tough decision. I do also kind of want this Undertaker. What are the chances of getting the Undertaker? Ooh, those are difficult odds. So you need to pass a 1 in 5 chance, and then you need to pass a 1 in 10 chance to get both of those. So to put this in perspective, imagine you have a 5-sided dice. If you were to roll that dice and you get a 5, you would get one of these. If you then have a 10-sided dice and you roll a 10 on that 10-sided dice, then you would get the Undertaker. You need to do both of them in a row, which is not particularly easy. I mean, the rest of them are still fine prizes. You know, I mean, they're cool, but I would like a guaranteed Undertaker rather than having to roll the dice and risk that. So I don't think I'm going to buy this pack. But I'm definitely going to use my credits either on the Kevin Owens or the Bobby Lashley, but I don't know which one I really want. I'm in a lot of debate about it. I think I would prefer that Kevin Owens. Okay, I'm going to get the Kevin Owens. I'm not going to regret it. So there's a bonus chance of getting the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. We've already got a fortified 1 American Nightmare, so we don't really need them that much. And it doesn't actually give you the percentage chance. There's no the information thing there, but we are going to get this Kevin Owens. So let's buy ourselves a pro Kevin Owens, the premium live event. Kevin Owens, hang on, let me just screenshot that. There's the thumbnail. And there is our Ronin Hell in a Cell Kevin Owens. Now, no Cody Rhodes there, which I am fine with. And let's get the second one. And there we go, there is a Kevin Owens. And now let's see what this looks like with the very, very lovely championship version. Did I go past it? There it is. Ah, man, it's kind of hidden by the side here. That's fine. Owens, why didn't you just hold the belt over your right shoulder instead of your left shoulder? Or your left shoulder instead of your right? We will use the Shinsuke Nakamura. That puts him up to level 88. And let's see, do we have something a bit smaller we can use? Well, we could surprisingly use the Kevin Owens. Hang on, I want to see the difference between the Kevin Owens actually. So there's the WrestleMania 38 Kevin Owens, and there is our Ronin Hell in a Cell Kevin Owens. So I think the background's going to be pretty cool once we get a pro. It's going to be pretty cool animation. Hello, sir. Senior Papi Ricky? I've never really known what the SR stands for. But hello, Papi Ricky, welcome. Yes, Papi Ricky, who is one of the Yu-Gi-Oh players that I met through Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So, very cool to see him. Let's get rid of this Rick Boogs and give that to Kevin Owens. That brings him up to level 90. And get rid of Kevin Owens as well. There we go. So on level 100, with no games won and with nothing equipped, yes, hello, welcome. Our Kevin Owens has 33.41 in power, which is the strongest. And then the next one is toughness, which is 33.28. And then after that, speed, which is 32.89, which is his weakest. And then we've got charisma at the bottom, which is 33.19. So it goes power, then toughness, then charisma, and speed is his lowest one. So that is quite cool. What other images do we have for Owens that could be cool? Let's try the zombie one. That looks kind of cool for a Hell in a Cell image. We've also got the werewolf Owens. That looks a bit strange. What else do we have? There's black and white Owens. You know what, this is a very rare Kevin Owens because this is from, I think it's season 1, if not season 2. That's when he pretty much debuted. But I do think the title one is the best one that you could have. And the thing is, they haven't remade the. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to stick with. Let's use another card. We'll use. Let's use Kofi Kingston. There we go. That takes Owens up to level 100 as well. Let's see here. This one has defend. And this one has chain. So, neither of them have overturn, which is a bit unfortunate. But you can see that the premium live event cards are a little bit stronger than the regular Ronin cards. So, I think this is going to be my second strongest card after the double heroic. Ronin Butch, which we should be getting from Road to Glory, which starts in just under 2 hours. So there we have it, folks. I think we're going to wrap up now. I see there's a lot more people watching. We've got quite a few more people watching than we had at the beginning of the stream. So hello everyone, welcome everyone. But this was just going to be a short stream. I was just going to get the Kevin Owens, the Pro Kevin Owens, and once we get these trained up, I'll make a video showing what these look like as well. I think that should be pretty cool. If any of you are going to try this remaster chance, let me know, and if you do pull this Undertaker, also let me know, because I'm very, very interested to see what that looks like, because he has much higher stats than what the Kevin Owens does. So he starts with 7 million across the board, and our Kevin Owens only starts with 6.9 across the board. So this Undertaker is going to be significantly stronger if you can get hold of him. But with that said, folks, that is going to be it for the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, then give us a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go up. And we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.